Yo, what's up, Misfits? Crypto Kirk back at it. Just kicking it. Want to get you some news bits, some briefs, some boxers and briefs. This one's Tron, and this is a Binance chart, but I want to show you something. So look at this run up, right? And it occurred roughly around the time where the Bithumb listed Tron. That was about, I don't know, 15, 16, 17 hours ago, roughly, at this point. And you could see how it just ran straight up. It actually made over 50% profit for anyone that cashed out at the top. And correct me if I'm wrong. Now, I'm just guessing. I don't remember a run-up like this when it was listed on Bittrex. I could be wrong. It may have, in fact, ran up similarly. But here's my point. Is it coincidence that at the end of March, the testnet launched, and a few days later, Bithumb listing was announced, and sandwiched in between was the market maker's wallet running dry? Okay, so the wallet that we've discussed in the past video, a few days ago ran dry. And was that the relief of that selling pressure? Is that what allowed Tron to run up off Bithumb listing it? Now, granted, Bithumb is in fact the biggest exchange in Asia, quite possibly. I think it's in Korea, I'm not sure. But definitely a major player. So that's a huge exchange. But come on, guys. This is all timed. This is all orchestrated. The fact that those three events were jumbled together in a week's time, it's orchestrated. There's no doubt in my mind, and there should be no doubt in your mind, no matter what anybody else tries to tell you or show you. Okay? So, it's manipulated. Insider shenanigans going on. No doubt about it. But, again, that doesn't mean you can't make money here. A lot of people made money here. A lot of people made money off a manipulated shit scam coin. I'm fucking said it. It's a bullshit coin. Fuck Tron. Fuck that whole team. I don't give a fuck. So, that's my point. You could still make money, though. Even though it's a fucking sham, you could still make money. And, I don't like to throw the scam word around, but you know what? Fuck these idiots. So, that's that. Here we got Verge, man. So, this fucking thing went parabolic yesterday or 2 days ago, right? And then hours later, someone fucking 51% attacks it. Are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding me? Come on, man. What do I always tell you guys, man? Crypto's a movie. Crypto's a movie. Come on, you can't make this shit up, man. Like, the coincidences, the timeliness of these events is just alien-like. I mean, humans couldn't make it up like this. Humans, if they tried. It's fucking definitely alien run, man. Aliens are behind this shit. Humans could never write a movie this good. Alright, what else we got? Self-proclaimed Mark Karpeles, man. The fucking Mount Gox idiot that let that shit run down, fucking get hacked. Gazillion Bitcoin stolen. I mean, you know what? I got my 2 cents on that, and I'll share them with you in a second. But this is actually a pretty good read. Okay, go to the Reddit. Don't read this article. This guy plucks out a few main questions, but he didn't really do it justice. Essentially, a self-proclaimed Mark Karpeles. Okay, we don't know if it was in fact him, but he logged into Reddit and straight up did an AMA right then and there. People were able to ask him questions, and I commend this person for being forthright and honest and sort of facing the music. If in fact it was him, I respect that. So what shocked me, what stuck out to me was this right here. And again, I'm not going to give you the whole article. You guys go to Reddit and read it yourself. It's long. All the questions that you just scroll down and, read the questions and his answers. But here's what stuck out to me. Mark claims that he has no desire for the bankruptcy money. Well, what bankruptcy money, Mark? What are you getting? How are you getting anything? Okay? So what is he talking about? Mark Karpeles says that according to the Japanese bankruptcy law, after all the creditors are paid in full, and if there's any assets remaining, okay, so all the creditors, all the ones that, what is that, the guys that funded the exchange and got it up and running, they get their money back first out of anything that's recovered or retrieved. If there's anything remaining, those assets are evenly distributed to the shareholders. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So Mark Karpeles is going to get 160,000 Bitcoins, guys. Every shareholder of Mt. Gox will be walking away with roughly 160,000, not dollars, Bitcoins. Equivalent to $1 billion right now. Oh, you know what? You guys created this exchange and you ended up taking a bunch of middle and low class people's monies. And you know what? Here's $1 billion in return. Congratulations. Thanks, Japanese law. Listen, man, you want to start a business and you think you're going to go bankrupt? Go to Japan and do it, man. All right, so anyway, he says he doesn't want the money, and here's my take on it. I think he's more honest than Jed McCaleb, who actually founded and started Mt. Gox. He's also the co-founder and creator of Ripple, and he's the creator and co-founder of Lumens. And he went to Lumens because he had a difference of opinion or difference of vision at Ripple. So he pretty much forked off and started Lumens. Now, I think he's a crook. In all honesty, I don't give a fuck. Fuck him. You know what? Come and sue me for defamation, man. I don't know you. I'm just making shit up. But this is just what my opinion is of him. I think he started Mt. Gox and it got too much. Passed it on down to Mark. But in the meantime, he knew all along that he was going to hack it one day. And by distancing himself from it, people weren't actually going to look his way. Very slick. Very smart guy. Okay? So, I'm not trying to spread FUD, but, does that mean XLM or Stellar's a fucking scam? Quite possibly. So, but, that's neither here nor there. I'm just talking shit right now. Talking mad shit. These last couple videos here in the Mac, if you want, man, I'm lambasting these bitches. So, fuck it. Come at me. Anyway, these guys are billionaires now. And whatever else, I mean, Jed McCaleb is going to get 160,000 Bitcoins, guys, on top of however many Ripple tokens he's got, on top of however many Stellar Lumens shares he's got. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You know what this is? You know what crypto is right now? It's the grandest heist in the history of mankind. That's what it is. It's the grandest heist. It's the heists of all heists. Okay? Now, maybe Mark is going to be a good guy and start giving back those 160,000. Or is he going to dump them like the other Mt. Gox shareholder? Okay, so we're at the mercy of these guys that own a lot of Bitcoins, guys. If any one of them decides to just dump all 160,000 at once, I mean, it's a destruction. Okay, all your hard-earned money that you put in crypto is gone. So that's that, and then we'll finish it up with maybe some good news. How about that? How about we finish up with some positive? Okay, now that's key, and I didn't even mean to do that, but that is so key to finish positive. Now I'll break you down, but hopefully most videos I'll build you back up at the end of it. Hopefully. Actually, probably not, but in this case, I am. So Tom Lee says there could be a stop to the plunge in Bitcoin by mid-April, April 17th to be exact. Okay, and why? Do any of you guys know why? It's in the US, April 15th. What is that? That's tax day, baby. This year it's April 17th because of the holiday. So Bitcoin investors owe an estimated $25 billion in taxes, according to Tom Lee. Now, this is a number he made up, pretty much out of thin air. Not out of thin air. He calculated some stats and shit and like extrapolated it. But let's make that clear that this is not a factual number or a factual stat. This is essentially a made up number from Tom Lee. Okay, so let's make that clear right now. As tax day approaches, many Bitcoin owners are selling their digital coins in exchange for dollars. Because why? Because they owe taxes. A lot of them didn't realize that profiting off Bitcoin like they did last year was going to cost them in tax money this year, right? When April 15th rolled around. So as tax day approaches and people sell their coins off for exchange for dollars and that subsides, Lee believes that some of the selling pressure on Bitcoin will lift after the tax deadline on the 17th. Okay? And it could. Now, is it going to be such a drastic lift of selling pressure that we get December run-ups again? Probably not. But maybe coupled with some other good news that hits the presses, you know, that's what's going to happen. When they're ready to run the price of Bitcoin up, they are going to just shove all this good news down our throat like you wouldn't believe. Okay? Google Trends is just going to skyrocket. The sentiment on Bitcoin is going to be like December times again. Okay? That's only when they're ready to do it. Not when we're ready or when we decide based on the chart. Okay? Many people who bought Bitcoin as it soared last year are not looking forward to this day. That's because they were unaware that they'd owe taxes. Okay. Tom Lee estimates that the $25 billion in capital gains taxes would amount to 20% of all capital gains taxes for 2017. Do you realize that? So all the receipts paid to the Treasury for capital gains taxes, roughly 20% of it will be from cryptocurrency. Okay? That explains why the IRS cares so much about collecting crypto taxes. Okay? Believe you me, man, if you're not paying your shit and you're locked in on Coinbase and you're through KYC and they tracked you, you know, even through your Exodus wallet, like I said, their addresses, they can track them. As long as they know that that's your address or wallet, then they know your activities down to a T. So if they know that, you're going to get red flag, guys. So in my opinion, if you're making good money in crypto, make sure you pay Uncle Sam. Get that out of the way. Keep those guys off your back. Okay? And don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. You don't want the IRS on your case for crypto. They're going to start making examples out of people. Okay? So this is good news, right? It's quite possible that selling pressure could be alleviated right around or after April 15th. Okay? So it's something to think about. That's it, guys. I gave you some news bits straight from the Crypto Misfits. All right, 2018, let's get that money. It's Crypto Kirk. If you guys enjoyed this video, smash that like. If not, if I rambled on, give me a thumbs down. That's okay too, man. We'll get that algorithm working. I don't give a shit. So anyway, we'll catch you guys on the other side.